The reason why I'm doing this video is to analyze like three things. But before I go into what I want to talk about, please like and comment and share this video, your opinions, concerning what I'm talking about. First of all, we are going to look at Manchester United season from 2024-2025 season to 2025-2026 that have just concluded, and then we shall be analyzing the stats between Casemiro and Declan Rice. And you'll be wondering why Casemiro, because everyone has been talking about Bruno Fernandes, why they believe that Declan Rice should win the Player of the Year award that Bruno Fernandes have just won. But the reason is because Casemiro and Declan Rice play a holding midfield, what we call defensive midfield. Bruno Fernandes, however, plays attacking midfield. And I feel it is wise that when we are comparing people, we should be comparing people who plays the same position. Bruno Fernandes play a different position than Casemiro. But before we go into the start, let's first of all look at Manchester United season as of last season and this season, the progress that they have made thus far. Last season, Manchester United ended with 42 points in the last season, 42 points, which led them to end at position 15th on the table. They had a minus 10 goal difference. They win only 11 matches out of 38 matches. They lost 18th out of 38 matches that made them stay in position 15, which everybody was laughing at them. And this season, 2025-2026 season, things have taken a dramatic turn. United now ended the season with third position on the table. They have 71 points plus 19 goals difference. They win 20 matches out of 38, sorry, and they lose only 7 games in the whole of the season. That is, Man United have moved from 12 places where they ended last time in the 15. They moved 12 places in 12 places to come to position third, and they have gained 29 extra points as against 42 points of last season. They have scored 29 goals more than they had last season, and they have 9 wins more than they had last season, and they lose 11, they lose less, 11 matches less than they lost last season. Is a huge progress, and what the club had last season, which led to such crises that they had. So let's quickly look at the stats between Casemiro and Rice, the stats between these guys, because it's good that we should be comparing people that play in the same position, because what Bruno Fernandes has done is something that you can't just wake up and just be talking about it as someone that doesn't have sense. Even though we are talking about football, let us have the clarity of what we are talking about, and then not be emotional about these things, because the way some people are talking about, especially Arsenal fans, they speak about this issue in the standpoint of emotion, not in the standpoint of clarity, because Bruno Fernandes and Declan Rice are good friends, and I don't think they have problem with one another. And Bruno Fernandes said it in the interview of yesterday that even if it's Declan Rice that have won the Player of the Year award, he would have congratulated him just the way he have done when they went to the UEFA Champions League final. Now let's put Casemiro and Declan Rice head to head, and this is it. In appearance, Casemiro has 34 and Declan Rice have 36. They played. Casemiro played 2,587 minutes, and Declan Rice played 3,106 minutes last season. Casemiro scored 9 goals, while Declan Rice scored 4 goals. Casemiro assisted 2 times and Declan Rice 5 times. Passing accuracy, Casemiro has 85% and Declan Rice have 89%. Chances created, Casemiro has 30, Declan Rice have 49. Successful tackles, Case have 45 and Rice have 39. Interception, Casemiro has 25 and Rice 18. Clearance, 114 goes to Casemiro and 122 goes to Rice. Yellow cards, Casemiro has more yellow cards, which is 10, and Rice 3. You see that Casemiro's done more dangerous work, but even at that, Rice has been very careful with his tackles and win. But you see that Casemiro has more goals than Rice, and he played less minutes than Rice and less pass accuracy than Rice, which has gone above him with 89. And Rice has created chances like 49 chances than Casemiro, who's created 35. But successful tackle, you see that Case has 45, which led to him getting those amount of yellow cards. Now, these are people that play the same position, but you see that if somebody that have done what is more valuable, Casemiro has played a very good part than the Rice, not because he's a Manchester United player, but you see that his start and the contribution that he has brought to the table has led to where Man United is. But then you argue that, oh, that should be between Bruno Fernandes and Declan Rice, and Declan Rice would have won the award. Now look at what happened. Bruno Fernandes appeared 35 times against 36 of Rice, and he played 3,068 minutes then Rice played 3,106. You see that Rice played more minutes than Bruno Fernandes here. But Bruno Fernandes scored 9 goals, and Rice scored 4 goals. Bruno Fernandes assisted 21 times and Rice only 5 times. Chances created by Bruno Fernandes are 116 against Rice 49 chances that he have created. Passes accuracy, though, Rice have it at 89 and Bruno 83%. Total shot, Bruno Fernandes have more shot, 54 against 26 shot that Rice have. And successful tackle, because Rice plays in the defensive role, he has 39 and Bruno Fernandes have 30. For an attacking midfielder, he has done decently with those tackles. Interception, Bruno Fernandes have 12 and Rice have 18. So if we look at the stats, Bruno Fernandes in his own position has done exceptionally well, and Rice has also contributed exceptionally in his own department. But the argument of who should have won the Player of the Year award, you see that Bruno Fernandes has broken a record that have lasted for 30 solid years, and he have equaled a record in the top 4 league that have lasted for a very long time as well, where you have Thomas Muller and Lionel Messi, who have created 21 assists in a season. And Bruno Fernandes have joined to become the third person that have done that. So if you can look at that, he deserves the awards that he have gotten. Let's forget the fact that Arsenal have won the league. If he's just unfortunate playing for the kind of squad that Manchester United have, I always say that if we would have put Bruno Fernandes in the Pep Guardiola Man City, I know Haaland would have scored more goals than he has been scoring in the time past. Bruno Fernandes would have broken this record long time ago. This is what happened, and this is the start. So let me hear your contribution. Please remember to like, share, and comment on this video, and follow me for more in case I drop any content like this again next time. Thank you for staying tuned. See you again next time. God bless.